What would you do if humans had tails and you were the only one who didn't have one? Growing up, I was always the odd one out. In a world where everyone had tails, I was born without one. I was bullied relentlessly in school, called names like tailless freak and mutant. I remember one time in gym class, we were playing a game that involved using our tails to balance on a beam. I couldn't participate, and the other kids laughed at me. I went home that day and cried myself to sleep. As I got older, the bullying didn't stop. In high school, I was constantly teased and excluded from social events. I remember one time, a group of girls invited me to a party, only to find out later that it was a prank. They just wanted to see the tailless freak show up and embarrass myself. I felt so humiliated and alone, but I didn't let it break me. I focused on my studies and worked hard to prove everyone wrong. I graduated at the top of my class and got accepted into a prestigious university. I studied biology and eventually became a scientist, working on groundbreaking research in genetics. One day, I was invited to give a TED Talk about my research. As I stood on stage, I looked out into the audience and saw some of my old bullies from school. They were sitting there, watching me, and I could see the shock and disbelief on their faces. I smiled to myself, knowing that I had proven them wrong. I had achieved something they never thought I could.